Devil is in the Brexit detail for UK automotive. Professor David Bailey casts his eye over the new Brexit deal and says it will be welcomed by automotive manufacturers over a no-deal alternative. The Brexit deal has been agreed, but time will tell how it impacts fully on the UK automotive sector. That a trade deal has been agreed at the last minute between the UK and the EU comes as a huge relief for manufacturing sectors like automotive, which would have faced tariffs of 10% on exports and imports in the event of no deal. An outcome widely viewed as potentially devastating for the sector. BMW, for example, recently stated a no-trade deal scenario would push up costs by several £100 million and that, longer term, it would look at where to make the Mini model. It's hoped the deal now gives a green light to major investments in the UK that had been stalled amid Brexit uncertainty, such as that by PSA in assembling the Vauxhall Opel Astra at Ellesmere Port, and Nissan starting Qashqai production in 2021 at Sunderland. If so, that's genuinely good news in securing a new round of model assembly at 2 plants at least. But, and this is a big but, this is still a thin deal with major implications and costs for automotive. There are many ways in which UK manufacturing is deeply intertwined with the EU through complex supply chains. So, even with the deal, Brexit will still create additional costs for automakers. Think of tariffs, customs declarations, certification costs, audits to prove that rules of origin requirements are met, border delays disrupting just-in-time systems, EU customers switching to other suppliers, visa costs for EU workers, and so on. Despite Prime Minister Boris Johnson claiming the deal ensured no non-tariff barriers, this is clearly not the case. In fact, non-tariff barriers will in fact be quite substantial. Various estimates have put the cost of completing customs declarations alone at around £15 billion for the UK economy as a whole, for example, and that's before we get to complying with rules of origin rules.